You guys have a lot of new faces moving into the starting rotation this year, only 7 seniors back. How important is it for the older guys to set the tone, especially when you look at that schedule the first few weeks for you guys?
I think it's highly important. We don't have that many seniors, as you said, so we really have to step up. A lot of them may have not played varsity at all ever, so it's going to take a lot of stepping up on their part.
2-man race for the quarterback job right now. What's been your impression of those two guys?
They're both trying very hard. One of them has a foot injury right now, so that's going to take a big part in, I think.
Whether you guys are thinking about it or not, obviously there's going to be a lot of people outside the program that are focusing on the fact that there is no David Morrison this season. How do you guys block that out and move on?
We might not have a David Morrison, but we have younger talent coming up to fill his shoes. We have a couple quarterbacks, as you mentioned before, and they're both going to be pretty good, I would say. We have a couple of skilled receivers, a pretty solid offensive line, and a pretty good running back.
What's the challenge when you're facing something like that?
We are going to replace a lot of guys. We think we do have guys who'll step up, but the challenge is determining how they're going to play against really fierce competition here in the SAC. We will have 4 new offensive linemen, and 6 of our front 7 on defense will all be new. And we think we've got guys who can play, but you don't really know because, as I said, the competition is pretty tough here. And so how will they step up when having to play Northside and Dwenger and Wayne first 3 weeks? So that's big question marks there, but through the summer we're feeling pretty good about it.
You mentioned all the new faces on that front 7 defensively. How much are you looking for some of the older guys to set the tone on that side of the ball?
Yeah, they have to. We only actually have 7 seniors on the team, so there's not a lot of older guys there. So we're looking for guys to develop quickly, get some experience quickly, and then lead by example.
I'm sure it won't be the last time you're asked this question, but how is the quarterback position shaping up right now?
We have 2 guys that are battling for it, a junior and a sophomore, and that competition is still open right now. We hope to settle on a guy probably soon after the scrimmage and not have it be a deal where it's revolving. But you never know how the football season's going to go. These 2 guys are pretty good. There's a lot of good potential there. So, yeah, we lost David, who was really good, and they're not – it's unrealistic to expect them to be as good as he was at the end of the year last year. But I do believe the potential is there for them to be, frankly, for them to be that good, hopefully sooner rather than later.
You kind of touched on this already, but whether it's fair or not, there are going to be comparisons made to David when those guys are under center. How do you think they're prepared to handle that?
Oh, I think they're well prepared. I don't get the sense that's a problem at all. They're both pretty confident guys. They both feel like I think they deserve the job, which you like to see. So I don't sense that that'll be a problem at all. And of course, we'll support them all the way.
C.J. Morris is back. How much are you looking for him to kind of, I guess, set the tone and lead that offense a little bit?
Well, C.J.'s he's an athlete. He's a great player. He certainly has some things he needs to do yet to step up and be a leader on our team. Hopefully he will do so because he has a ton of potential, and we're going to need him to be a player for us.